Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the game one of this best of 3 series. This is a 2v2 tournament called Citadel League if you're just tuning in for the first time. In the upper left hand corner we're going to have Takara spawning in as our green English player along with his partner El Palomas, the pink French player. And then in the bottom right we are going to have I Want to Be Bread spawning in as the orange English player along with his partner Real Ironborn 420 spawning in as the yellow French player. Keep in mind this is a best of 3 series and the first game played must be mega random. And we can already see sort of a lopsided spawn here. It looks like our more northerly team is going to have a lot of deep sea fish. It's going to be very easily accessible for Takara. Are seeing some scout harassment here. He is going to scout out this dock. Very safe dock placement. I like it. It's going to be hard to stop this fishing eco, if only because there's a giant mountain pass here protecting all the deep sea fish. Although ultimately I do think it's going to be pivotal that they at least go ahead and drop a dock down here just to go ahead and drop some offensive ships to kind of sink the fishing eco for this English player, because if he does go ahead and start fishing out of this lake uncontested, that will be a real big problem. I would like to see the French player come and drop a dock down here and just maybe make a hulk and just kind of destroy the investment of the fishing eco for our English player up here. Going to go ahead and check in. It looks like all of our players are going to be aging up with their standard landmarks here. Double School of Cavalry and Council Hall from our southerly English player. Doesn't look like our northerly English player has started aging up yet. It's going to be interesting to see if both teams go for feudal pressure, or if there's any kind of fast castle strategy in mind for either team. That might pay dividends if they are able to hold off some early pressure. See how many town centers we see out of the French players. That's going to be another thing to keep an eye out on. It's also something that's going to kind of dictate the story of the game, right? Green English player is yet to start aging up here. This could be a problem. We're almost 5 minutes in. He hasn't even dropped his council hall yet to start building. Some longbows start getting rushed over. That could be a problem. Lucky it looks like all of his resources are in a pretty safe spot. His gold's towards the back of his base. Could start harassing the wood line, though. Probably would have put a lumber camp here. That would have been a little safer. Could drop a wall right here. This is a prime spot for a wall, just to stop cavalry run-throughs by the French player, right? Kind of get him trapped in one base or the other. That's kind of where my mind would be at. You can already see that the French player's parked his scout here. That's probably to stop any villagers from building a wall. Maybe he's going to leave. We're going to see an early blacksmith from El Palomas here. Let's see what he does with that. I imagine he's going to get the melee attack upgrade just to get the 2-shot knights in on the villagers. That can be really pivotal, right? I'd expect to see this very early. Given that's very expensive, 250 gold. That is going to, dive into your knight count. It's also going to delay how early you can get chivalry. See some light harass here. I don't think this first knight's going to do anything. Do have a second Royal Knight coming in. I'd like to see him maybe mix in a scout here. I'm going to see a scout starting to siege down this dock. I'm not sure if that's going to do much. Those English villagers trying to unload with a bow. Not sure if that's even worth the time. I think if you're Takara, you have to squeeze out a galley, right? Just to protect this fishing eco. It's going to be a big investment for you. Do you see an early spearman coming down on our French mirror here? Makes me think he's going to be going for a more defensive play style. Also, if you're playing against a French player, you always got to tower your gold, even if you're French yourself, right? English player coming with some walls here. I like this maneuver. Going to protect the back of his base very well, right? Force those knights into an English town center and kind of get machine gunned down. Light scout harass going on to the north. Looks like that scout did get scared off. Nice wall here. I like it. Council Hall finally going down for a green English player. Would have liked to see it maybe be built kind of maybe more towards the back of his base with maybe a wall being built here, right? Kind of want to force the knights into the English town center. That's a lot of idle eco right now for our green English player. Got to get these guys to work. A little early in the game for idle eco. I just don't think he realizes they're all idle. Yeah, there he goes. See, this is going to create a nice little lane here for knights to run in. What you could do is still build a wall, right here. You don't need to totally wall it off. You kind of want to try and funnel the knights into the town center. If he does start to siege down the wall here, you can complete it, though. That's always an option. Looks like we might be seeing a fast castle here from my wannabe bread. He's going to go right into the King's Palace, right? It's going to start booming up very quickly, but keep in mind that Green English player is the only one with a fishing eco currently, and that's huge. Fishing eco will outboom 2 town centers. Getting some nice spear engage on these knights. Nice knight pullback there. 2 spearmen are going to go down. They really need to target out the low health knights. The knights are going to turn around and back off. Needs to get the spearman upgrade. Also going to lose a scout with a couple sheep on it. That's going to hurt. I'm a little worried about a food source for our yellow French player here. This could become a problem. Going in for the dock here, but this might be too little too late. Now there's longbows here to defend the shoreline. This fishing eco is going to take off for our Green English player. Given the Orange English player is going to have a tech advantage, we'll see if he can take advantage of that. I'd like to see maybe some Castle Age Knights out of him. Men-at-Arms and that kind of standard English comp might also be a good idea. Yep, these villagers are going to have to run all the way back home. Finally, Spearman upgrade. You want to get this in ASAP. I would cancel these Spearmen just to get this upgrade in. These Knights are going to run over these Spearmen right now. These are still Dark Age Spearmen. So nice damage being dished out here from our town center, French town center. He's building a second TC right next to it. Going to give him a lot of defensive capabilities, but he's kind of surrendering a lot of map control right now. Stop producing knights altogether. I'm not sure why. He has the eco for it. Looks like our southern team is going for an all-out boom. Northern team going for more aggression and map control. Let's see how it plays out. French player up here, still only on 1 town center, but he's going to scout out the 2nd town center from the yellow French player. Knights are kind of dancing back and forth here. Thank you for the follow, Telly. Knights kind of looking for a hole. Ooh, almost caught some villagers there. And they're going to run away. And that Spearman upgrade is going to come in. Looks like these Knights are finally going to back off the base. Looks like that Spearman count just got a little too high, right? I'm not sure if Knights can get through here. Might need to test that out. If so, you could just, you know, spend 5 or 10 wood just walling that off pretty easily. Looks like our pink French player is going to be moving out onto that forward hunt. English Town Center is going to start machine gunning down these Knights. Pink French player doing a really good job of staying active and trying to find some openings to attack Villies with, right? First English Knight coming out now. Would like to maybe see some more spears from our English player. Does have a barracks. There we go. And he's going to be getting the Spearman upgrade. Once that upgrade comes in, they're going to tear through Knights with the Network of Castles upgrade, or buff, right? Uh-oh, pink Knights coming in. They're going to meet some spears, though. This is a bad engagement. That's 1 Knight dead, 2 Knights dead. Ooh, losing 2 Knights for free, basically. You don't want to see that. They do have Chivalry in, so they're going to heal up the Knights that took damage. Longbows moving in. Not sure if they're going to be able to do anything. I'm going to need to make a ram. Ram could actually be the move there here. Only 1 Knight out for English player. He is producing them, though. Ram rush timing attack could be... the window for it could be closed very quickly here. Takrad's going to go ahead and get to the Castle Age. I also went with the King's Palace. A little bit delayed, but I think that's because he went for the fishing eco. Pink French player here doing a good job of protecting the longbows with his own Knights. This Knight could go down. Yep, he's dead. Not sure if you have siege engineering in here. Nope, no siege engineering yet. Would like to see that from our Green English player. Could start sieging down this council hall or these stables. That could be a big blow. Maybe the Knights could just start sieging down stables. Yeah, I think this is a good idea here. Longbows are going to zone off any spear pressure. Spearman counts here for the orange English player, but he's going to need more. Going to need more Knights. I think men-at-arms could be the move here. Yep, he's going to wait for a spearman upgrade to come in, and then he's going to engage. I don't think he needs to engage quite yet, though. Losing a stable is not the end of the world, even though it does hurt. It's a body blow, but it's not a knockout blow. I've seen early monastery, but no monks coming out that I can see. Oh, nope, he does. Coming back with the relic. I like it. I really think men-at-arms could be the move here. He just hasn't teched into it. Doesn't have the early men-at-arms upgrade yet. Gonna lose both stables now. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna stop knight production for orange English player. Could really hurt him. Yellow's not producing any army units right now. He really needs to. He needs to come over and play defense for his buddy over here. Knights are gonna siege down this wall. Villagers luckily throwing up another wall. I think he can get through this though. Can he get through here? I think he can, and then get through this side as well. Gonna have to wait and see if he tries it out. See if he can find a spot here. Knight count, it's only at 3 right now. I think he needs to build more military production here. Veterancy coming in for these pink Royal Knights. This could be a problem. That's a lot of Royal Knights. Looks like he's going to go straight for sieging down this palisade wall. He could throw down another one. This costs almost no wood and buys you a lot of time. Real Ironborn 420 is going to reach Castle Age, so now all 4 civs are in the Castle Age. Longbows are going to drop some palins here. I don't even think it's necessary, though, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to cancel them. Very healthy spear count. Looks like our yellow French player is going with horsemen now. He's going to be able to reinforce quickly, but I'm not sure if that's going to have a lot of oomph to it. He really needs to run these spearmen over here. Really beautiful patience and positioning here from our northerly team. I like this a lot. We're going to have longbows on longbows. And keep in mind, these orange longbows do have their network of castles buff right now. So there's less of them, but they're going to dish out more damage. Knights are going to engage on knights. This is good. I think this is the engagement you needed. Well, you got that network of castles upgrade. It might just be smart to run those spears in there and just A-move them. Uh-oh. Beautiful positioning from our pink knights, though. Going to wait for an opening and then engage on the longbows, but they're going to get trapped by the spearmen and is going to lose a lot of knights. I only lost 1, actually. And then the yellow spearmen are going to get here, but I think it's going to be too late. Knights are going to get away. I think they successfully repelled this attack for now. That was a nice hold on. Not before taking some damage, though. Going to lose 2 stables. That's not good. I mean, I think he lost maybe a couple workers. Not too many, though. Looks like they're going to get pushed back. Oh, yellow's horsemen should chase those spearmen, or longbows. I don't know why they're backing off. Uh-oh. Knights coming in. They're going to get a charge off on these longbows. Ooh, this is bad. They're going to all get cleaned up. These yellow horsemen should not have backed up. They could have gotten a lot of kills on those longbows. Yellow Knight's going to charge in. Not enough. Luckily, yellow has a lot of spears here. I think they're still only feudal age spearmen. They need to get their castle age upgrade because these are veteran royal knights here for the pink player. Let's take a look at the fishing eco here. Oh, missed this. Orange player did shut down the fishing eco for green. That's huge. He's going to get out a Hulk. Royal Knights. Ooh, they're going to find a lot of orange villagers here. This is ugly. There's no defense here. Need more walls. Needs to wall off here and here. Stop the knights from diving in too quickly and easily. Got longbows pushing in here. They're not going to do much without a ram, though. These knights dove in pretty deep. These walls are palisaded off. Might actually get some knight kills here. Oh, he is going to escape. There's a little opening in here. Oh, I bet they're kicking themselves on that one. Could have killed a lot of knights. That's why it's so important to finish up your walls. Longbows. Gonna take out one villager, it looks like. That English town center is just gonna machine gun down those longbows. Gonna force them off. Really like to see some siege engineering from our green player. Oh, that wall's not gonna finish in time, and the knight's just gonna dive right back in. I think our southern team's in panic mode with these knights and longbows just diving in and out and in and out. Well, the eco for our northerly players is just going uninterrupted. Oof, cavalry's going to charge in, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, they're going to get cleaned up by these pig knights. Yellow player's got to wake up and send his spears in to attack. I just think we're seeing superior knight control from our pink player. Spears are going to get some attacks off on the knights. They're not going to do much. Pink's going to wrap his knights around and get them on the longbows. Yeah, knight count is just not there for our yellow player. Going to take out a few knights, but it's not going to be enough. I think he's just been able to clean this up and A-move knights in here. This might be GG here if he takes out a lot of orange villagers. And these green longbows on the back are just totally unloading here. Pink is going to lose a lot of knights. Going to engage them on spearmen. Still, I think he's doing a good job of dancing back and forth. These yellow knights are getting picked off one by one. They need to wait until they get a kind of a mass of them before they engage. Orange is going to get a nice flank in, though, with some spears and knights of his own. Also some longbows. He does have the network of castles buff right now. Might be enough to delay the attack, but it's not going to stop it completely. You know, crossbows and men-at-arms running in from our green player into orange eco. This could be problematic to deal with. English Town Center is going to scare them off. But these men-at-arms might kill some of these villagers mining stone right now. I think they are going to get taken care of, but not before doing some serious damage. Still no siege. I think we've yet to see a single siege unit this game. I think green player might be ready to start a stranglehold on the orange English player. You can see how hard these men-at-arms are to deal with. Luckily, orange does have some knights. He's going to clean them up. Not before losing a lot of villagers. I'd say maybe 6 or 7. These green longbows need to back up to these pink knights and then drop some palins. A lot of longbows going to fall. Not before green did a lot of eco damage to orange. Just units all over the place for green and orange's base. This has got to be a headache for orange. Uh-oh. A lot of royal knights coming in for a charge here. Take out one villager. You can also take out these longbows right here. Yep, and that's exactly what they're going to do. All these longbows are going to die. I think we're getting close to GG here, guys. I think orange and yellow are just having a hell of a time defending these non-stop attacks from our northern team. More longbows going to get cleaned up. Still no palins. I think that could have done wonders here. And here we go. Here are the Rams. I think they're going for the kill. I'm thinking they're going to probably target the council hall first. Do you see a keep drop coming in for a defensive keep? But the Rams are already out. This keep's not going up. This keep's going to have to get canceled. Springle Tower unloading over here. It's reinforced, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, this keep's dead. He needs to cancel this. Nah, it's not going to get canceled. Well, I think our southern team did a good job holding on for a while there, but I just think they needed to invest a little bit more in defensive walls. Would have liked to see maybe some stone walls. Yeah, I think this is GG. Orange did a good job shutting down this fishing eco, but it just wasn't enough. This town center is going to get sieged down real quick. I expect to see a tap out any minute here. All these villagers are going to die. Well, it was a competitive game for a while. We'll go to a game 2. It is a best out of 3 series. Oof. Spear's going to get picked off. Yep. Yellow player, I think you need to make more units. He's still just booming over here. Looks like he just stopped making an army, though. I think the orange's base is going to get completely destroyed. Yeah. I think this is GG, guys. Even though orange does have a fishing eco going, that was pretty sneaky. I think this game's over. Well, it was back and forth for a while there. It looked like our Southern team was holding on for a while, but eventually they just succumbed. I think the big difference was when Green started running men-at-arms into Orange's eco, kind of threw him into a tizzy. Also, in 2v2, it's so important that you're the one who punches first, right? The map's so big, you want to keep opponents contained in their base. Because counterattacks take a long time in team games, because you got to run units all the way to the other side of the map. Yeah, these villagers are not going anywhere, except to their graves. Yet another town center coming down. Trying to cockroach here, but yeah, Yellow just doesn't have an army. This whole time, all he has is a few Royal Knights. Moreville's gonna die. Yeah. Not totally sure what Yellow's game plan was here. That's a lot of farms. Orange's base is totally destroyed. I don't think the sneaky TC is going to be enough. Do have more games happening later today. Actually, I am playing my game here very soon. My series here very soon. That's probably going to be hopping into here. Yep, that's GG. Well, that was a good competitive game for a while, though, but it wasn't enough. These guys are going to be playing some more games because it is a best-of-3 series. I will be casting that as well.